history of Norway. So we are now in Kristiansand Statskirke, Lutheran Kirke, and the history of Norway has been influenced to an extraordinary degree by the terrain and the following climate and region. So it's founded 10,000 before Christ. Between 5,000 and 4,000, the earliest agricultural settlements appeared around the Oslo Fjord gradually between 1,500 before Christ and 500 before Christ. Agricultural settlements spread to central South Norway, while the inhabitants of the regions north of Trøndelag continued to hunt and fish. The Neolithic period started in 4,000 before Christ. The migration period caused the first chieftains to take control and hilltop forts to be constructed from 8th century. Norwegians started expanding across the seas to the British Isles and later Ireland and Greenland. The Viking Age also saw the unification of the country. Christianization was completed during the 11th century and Nidaros became an archdiocese. The population expanded quickly until 1349. Oslo 3,000, Bergen 7,000 Trondheim. This unsuccessful plagues with Bergen became the main trading port, controlled by a Hanseatic League. Norway entered the Kalmar Union with Denmark and Sweden 1397. After Sweden left the Union in 1523, Norway became the junior partner in Denmark-Norway. The Reformation was introduced in 1537 and absolute monarchy imposed in 1661. In 1840, after being on the losing side in Napoleonic wars with Denmark, Norway was ceded to the King of Sweden by the Treaty of Kiel. Norway declared its independence and adopted a constitution. However, no foreign powers recognized the Norway independence was supported with Swedish demand for Norway to comply with the Treaty of Kiel. After a short war with Sweden, the countries concluded the Convention of Moss, in which Norway accepted a personal union with Sweden, keeping its constitution, stopping and separate institutions, except for the foreign service. The union was formally established after the extraordinary Storting adopted the necessary amendments to the constitution and elected Charles VIII of Sweden as King of Norway on 4th November 1840. Industrialization started in 1840s, and from the 1860s large-scale immigration to North America took place. In 1884, the king appointed John Sverdrup as prime minister, thus establishing parliamentarism. The union with Sweden was dissolved in 1905. From the 1880s to the 1920s, Norwegians such as Fridtjof Nansen and Roald Amundsen carried out important polar expeditions. Shipping and hydroelectricity were important sources of income for the country. The following decades saw fluctuating economy and the rise of the labor movement. Germany occupied Norway between 1940 and 1945 during the Second World War, after which Norway joined NATO and underwent a period of reconstruction under public planning. Oil was discovered in 1969 and by 1995, Norway was the world's second largest exporter. This resulted in a large increase of wealth. From the 1980s, Norway started deregulation in many sectors, and in 1989-1990s experienced a banking crisis.